Have you thought of a distant future where you will not only print pages of a book, but anything that comes to mind? From food to human organs, building materials, laboratory implants, prototypes, aircraft, prosthetics, fashion designs, and many more. Well, that future is here. Today, we are going to delve into the interesting world of 3D printing to uncover its makeup, use cases, and its impact on our human lives. My name is Vishen Morgan, and welcome to this edition of the Tech Bank. If you like this type of content, then kindly like the video and subscribe to the channel for more. Having done that, let's dive in. 3D printing is one of the greatest technological advancements and innovations of the 21st century. Its value in the global market reached $190 million in 2021 and is expected to increase to $680 million by 2030. So, what is 3D printing? The Oxford Dictionary defines 3D printing as the action or process of making a physical object from a three-dimensional digital model by laying down many layers of the material in succession. 3D printing covers a host of processes and technologies that offers a full spectrum of capabilities for the production of products and parts of different equipments. The flexibility, speed and accuracy of 3D printers make them a promising tool for the future of manufacturing. Companies all over the world are employing 3D printers to print their prototypes in a matter of hours, rather than wasting months of time and potentially millions of dollars in research and development. In fact, some businesses claim that 3D printers make the prototyping process 10 times faster and 5 times cheaper than the normal R&D processes. The use of 3D printing cuts across all industries, from healthcare to construction, manufacturing to aviation, robotics, and many more. In this video, we are going to take a look at some key areas that are benefiting from this technology. 3D printing has had a significant impact across the medical industry, from producing custom parts for marathon runners to creating a model of the human heart to aid surgeons, and making a new tail for an alligator that has its tail bitten off as a baby. Recently, a team from the Northwestern University of Freiburg School of Medicine in Chicago successfully conducted an experiment in which a mouse with a 3D printed ovaries successfully gave birth to healthy pups. And this is an incredible breakthrough because it now provides a substantial belief that this could potentially work with humans, given further research and development. Believe it or not, 3D printing has the ability to produce entire houses and buildings. And this is a remarkable feat for the technology because this could potentially save lives in areas that are enduring tough times, from things such as natural disasters and wars. Emergency shelters could be constructed quickly and on demand using 3D printing technology. How fast can they be built? Well, a team in Russia used 3D printing to create a 400 square foot house in less than a day, and also in Holland, there will soon be a small neighborhood that will solely consist of a 3D printed homes. And this is just to point out some instances of the production speed of this technology. In addition to this, 3D printing is enabling the development of new architectural designs and concepts that before were never possible. And this means that the design innovations of this piece of technology are seemingly limitless. This technology is even breaking design barriers in the culinary arts. Using plastic 3D printers, users can actually print chocolate based on the digital design from a 3D software. Companies have even 3D printed edible foods using ice cream, cookie dough, and hamburgers. 3D printing has become an extremely disruptive force in the manufacturing world, and many refer to it as the manufacturing solution of the future. The automotive and aeronautical industries, to name a few, have experienced the benefit of 3D printing technologies firsthand and are now integrating it into their production processes. The ability to 3D print new replacement parts saves them significant time and money. This method of construction is very versatile and can help create specific components of a project and even various components of complex structures in entirety, such as houses or living spaces, bridges, walls, offices, modular structures, reinforcement molds, columns, urban furniture, and even decorative elements. 3D printing technology allows the precise amount of material to be used to lift a structure, allowing up to 60% less weight to be generated at job sites. Likewise, there will be no surplus in the purchase of materials, assuming a reduction in cost both in the purchase and the storage of subsequent material. By reducing time and cost, company will see an exponential increase in the benefit of this technology, which is also of great help in locations where there is a need for projects and a shortage of labor. By automating the creation of a structure with the aid of 3D printers, companies can see a reduction in labor cost up to 80%. Creating prototypes and tools for manufacturing are two of the common uses of professional 3D printers, and the fashion industry is no exception. Campa, a popular Spanish shoe company, uses VCN 3D printers to build prototypes and concept models for each new collection of shoe they create. Previously, they used to outsource the production of these models, adding more cost and time to the overall design process. Now, with several 3D printers in-house, their designers can get a much better understanding of the volumes and shapes of their designs. 3D printers also encourage designers to make more design risks, since they can quickly assess the viability of their designs. Prototyping different design iterations in this way allow designers more time and freedom to come up with new innovative designs. 3D printers are practical in creating tools that will help in the manufacturing of the final garment or accessory. For example, Louis Vuitton, a prominent fashion company, uses 3D printing to produce tools that help to ensure their final products are produced efficiently yet elegantly. In conclusion, 3D printing is a revolutionary technology that uses computer-aided design to create objects layer by layer. 3D printing offers flexibility, speed, and cost efficiency, which enables rapid prototyping and custom manufacturing. The technology has been used to create everything from 3D printed homes to organs for transplant, and despite some challenges, 3D printing's future looks promising, and its continued development will lead to an even more groundbreaking applications and solutions. Embracing this transformation technology will shape an even more efficient, sustainable, and creative future. My name is Vision Morgan, and thank you for watching this video. If you like this content, kindly like the video and subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you.